Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. I'm Adam. So today the Euros return, the knockout stages started and the last 16 was underway. And I don't know why we were looking forward to it so much, because it was so boring today. Of course, it started with Poland against Switzerland, a game that ended in a penalty shootout. It was blessed with obviously the goal of the tournament so far with Xherdan Shaqiri's equaliser in the second half, a fantastic bicycle kick, but in the main was pretty much boring. In the first half, Poland dominated. Lewandowski got the opening goal for them. Lewandowski continued to be frustrated and now gone the whole of 2016 without scoring for Poland, although he did net in the shootout. Switzerland came into the game a lot more in the second half, and at half time you're thinking Poland are going to come out, dominate again, maybe get another goal, and my prediction of a 2-0 Poland win would come through, but that didn't happen. Switzerland were a lot better. Shaqiri was pulling the strings and he got that goal, a wonder goal it was as well, and I'm sure he'll be absolutely gutted to be on the losing side tonight, because in the shootout everybody scores apart from Arsenal's new man Granit Xhaka, who took an absolutely awful penalty. Of course, if your penalty doesn't go in, it's an awful penalty, but this one, if you've seen it, was, oh my days, it was absolutely woeful. And that's harsh on him as well, because he was probably Switzerland's best player apart from Shaqiri throughout the game, and I think he had a 90% pass completion rate as well. All in all though, Poland went through, probably expected result as well. I definitely expected that one, although I didn't expect it to be as close as it was. And now they'll play Portugal, because Portugal beat Croatia in the last game of the day, and this one again, although it ended in an exciting manner, it was pretty boring throughout. Ronaldo and Nani starting up front for Portugal. Modric returned in the middle of the park alongside Rakitic for Croatia. Perisic sporting a very I'm not sure how to explain his hairstyle. Obviously the picture's on the screen, but the less said about it, the better. It was definitely the most entertaining thing in the first half though. In a game that was pretty much end to end, both teams had a lot of the ball, never really created much. The best players on the park were probably Pepe and Chorluka. Pepe was probably my man of the match. Renato Sanchez, who came on as a substitute, he looked quite good as well, and he was trying to make things happen, although Portugal didn't bring Ronaldo into the game enough for me, or Nani. And it just, again, they need to get Ronaldo into the game. I don't know whether you drop him deep and bring someone else on up front, but he just isn't getting enough service at the moment, and if you want to go further in the tournament, you need to get the best out of him. Croatia again didn't really do enough, although in extra time they probably looked the most likely to score. They drew some saves out of the goalkeeper and they went very close to scoring on a few occasions. That goal didn't come though, and it did come for Portugal, as at the end, as it's ticking towards the point where you're thinking, alright, both teams are going to settle for penalties now. The ball goes up, Nani has a scuff shot, finds Ronaldo on the back post, his shot saved, and Ricardo Quaresma is there to stick it in, and he gets his moment. Obviously, he's been tipped for greatness ever since he started professional football, really, and he obviously had a lot of ability and a lot of potential, and he hasn't quite shown that consistently throughout his career, but he got that moment. He's 32, 33 years old now, so that's kind of nice for him, and I'm sure he'll grow in confidence as well, and him there being as a substitute, Renato Sanchez being there as a substitute, will make Portugal a handful against any team. And now they play Poland. Poland have got a superstar in Lewandowski, but haven't quite got the best out of him just yet. Ronaldo isn't firing on all cylinders for Portugal, but has got a few goals this tournament. So that one's going to be a very interesting game. Obviously, I expected Croatia to go through, and they'll be gutted that they didn't go through, because they've got a very good team and a very good set of players, especially the likes of Modric, Rakitic, but didn't quite happen for them. Portugal will go through, and with Ronaldo in their side, they'll be confident of going even further as well. The other game today was Wales against Northern Ireland, and I've been left disappointed. Although my prediction come through, 1-0 to Wales, I did want Northern Ireland to do it, and they were a better side on the day as well. They dominated the first half. Wales came back into it in the second half, but I thought Northern Ireland looked the better side, and it was unfortunate for them that Wales had that one true superstar on the pitch in Gareth Bale, because it was that world-class delivery which brought them the goal, the own goal from McKola, and broke Northern Ireland fans' hearts. The Green and White Army was excellent again and was the best thing about the game for a lot of the game, to be fair. Singing Will Griggs on fire, even though he hasn't played this tournament. Singing Spirit in the Sky. Singing all sorts. They were at it today and it was fantastic from the Green and White Army again. Northern Ireland have been incredible this tournament. They haven't got the best of teams on paper. Obviously, a lot of players that have some calibre in the Premier League or the Championship or whatever, but not a team that you're expecting to get to the latter stages of the competition. And they did fantastically well. Interesting stat as well. 5 or 6 of the players that started the game are through the Manchester United Academy. So you had Johnny and Corey Evans, Oliver Norwood, Craig Cathcart and James Chester as well. And then you had Paddy McNair on the bench. So 6 players involved today that were through the United Academy. And of course, Northern Ireland went out. Wales went through. It was a battling performance from them. Ashley Williams was solid at the back yet again. Gareth Bale was the difference yet again. But still, I think Wales would be very, very confident going into the next game, whether that's Belgium or Hungary. Obviously, they prefer Hungary. But if it is Belgium, they're going into it confident. They've beaten them before. And I think with Gareth Bale in your team, if you stay solid at the back, don't concede many goals, then you've always got a chance to win the game. So it's looking very, very interesting on this side of the draw because you've got Portugal with Lewandowski. They need to get him ticking. You've got Portugal with Ronaldo. They need to get him ticking. Bale's the one true superstar there that's ticking out of those teams for Wales on that side. And then Belgium, Hazard starting to look good. They've got a few of those kind of players, Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku as well. So, of course, it's going to be a team effort from them sides. But if you think one of those teams on that side can get their star man bang in form, then they could have a good route to the final. All in all, though, it hasn't been the greatest days of football. Been quite boring in the main. Northern Ireland went out, which is quite disappointing. Cristiano Ronaldo's still in the tournament, which is always a good thing, though. And we'll be back tomorrow when hopefully the football is a little bit better. See you later, guys, and thank you for joining me again.